In Dvss Sarawak, we deal with livestock industry, veterinary health, and animal welfare and regulatory. We develop various programs, projects, and activity. We have implemented a lot of programs and projects to support the livestock industry in Sarawak. For example, the establishment of pig farming area, increasing number of livestock farmers and ruminant farmers as well. We continue to attract private sector investment because this one is very important in order for us to achieve our 25% self-sufficiency level in beef by 2030. Department of Veterinary Service Sarawak also enhance our laboratory capacity and capability so that we can test more products to meet the international standard, as we promote good veterinary hygiene practice as well as good animal husbandry practice for HACCP compliance in livestock industry so that we can export our product to international market. We assist our rural farmers to increase their household income up to 6,000 ringgit per month through our various activity, project, and livestock scheme. Dvss livestock production value is targeted to increase from Rm 1.8 billion to Rm 4 billion by 2030. We need to increase our net export from 280 million to 2 billion by 2030. This goal and target and vision will be shared and promoted widely to the industry players, stakeholders, staff, and everyone who work together toward Sarawak aspiration to become a net food exporter by 2030. With admission to transform the livestock industry to sustainable industry toward realizing the vision and advance livestock industry by 2030, Dvss Sarawak core function is to accelerate the development of livestock industry toward achieving 4 billion livestock value by 2030 and to maintain the excellent veterinary health status such as FMD free or foot and mouth disease free without vaccination, rabies free by 2025, and African swine fever free. Veterinary services will be further continuous improvement of the veterinary services through digitalization, staff training, and increased human capital. We use balanced scorecard to make sure our achievement is measured and setting up departmental performance indicator or KPI. Dvss Sarawak continue to practice a healthy working environment, work culture, ceria, where we believe in cheerful and conducive working environment, empathy staff, reliable agency, integrity is the main key, and strong accountability in job delivery. Lastly, we will continue to work extra mile and committed to transform our livestock industry toward our vision and advance livestock industry by 2030. Also, we have to find ways to increase our farmers' income so that they can lead a dignified and comfortable life. It is our hope to bring back nobility to the Sarawak veterinary profession that has sacrificed so much to food security and safety so that we can establish a more sustainable and reliable Department of Veterinary Service Sarawak in the year ahead.
Under livestock industry development sector, in line with post-COVID-19 development strategy 2030 or PCDS 2030, several programs objectives have been successfully achieved, and the Department of Veterinary Services Sarawak (DVSS) will continue to improve efforts to achieve the target. This will support the state by reducing dependence on imports of livestock commodity such as beef and mutton. Sarawak aims to increase the food self-sufficiency ratio (SSR) in beef from 12% to 25% by 2030. For example, Cattle Power Program or CPP is well received as the cows are given on a power or borrowed basis for breeding, and the recipient will have to pay back with the same number of livestock within 6 years. This assistance given is in the form of livestock breeders such as cattle, buffalo, sheep and goats, which are distributed to the successful recipients of the aid. A program like this is also created in line with the vision and mission of the Department of Veterinary Services Sarawak (Dvss), where the department's vision is an advanced livestock industry by 2030, while the mission of the department is transforming the livestock industry into a competitive and sustainable industry. Exporting live pigs to Singapore is the success story that Sarawak has and proud of. Sarawak able to convince Singapore Food Agencies (SFA) with a strict compartmentalization of the area and fully supported and approved by Dvss Malaysia, so that Sarawak still able to export. This goes together with a very tight and strict biosecurity. Here in Dvss Sarawak, we come together to promote our commodities in the livestock, poultry and related subsectors to buyers and industry players here and around the world. Through training and other capacity building initiatives, we hope to empower our farmers and other stakeholders to realize their full potential and play an integral part in building the livestock industry back up. On that note, we of course recognize the tireless work of the Ministry of Food Industry, Commodity and Regional Development and FICOT in their successfully spearheading this extremely important initiative with countless support. It is only through cooperation such as this that we can realize our dreams and progressively expanding and modernizing the livestock industries in Malaysia as well as in Sarawak specifically.
For this sector, I want to talk about rabies first. The effects of rabies in Sarawak are twofold: on the community and on the economy. The disease poses a significant threat to public health as it can be fatal if left untreated. The fear and anxiety associated with this disease can also lead to social stigma and discrimination against those who have been exposed to rabies. There need to be increased education and awareness about the risks associated with interacting with stray animals, as well as the importance of vaccination for both animals and humans. Implementing more effective animal control measures such as the sterilization and containment of stray dogs. This can be achieved through partnerships with local NGOs and community leaders to promote animal welfare and responsible pet ownership. Aside from rabies, we here in Dvss Sarawak also focus on foot and mouth disease. The disease is known to cause high economic impact on the meat and dairy industry worldwide. In Sarawak, the industry makes up a large portion of the economy, and thus any outbreak of the disease can have far-reaching consequences. It is essential to implement strict biosecurity measures in farms. Farmers must maintain good hygienic practices, cleaning and disinfecting their farms, as well as implementing proper waste disposal techniques. Restricting animal movements, enforcing quarantine measures, and screening animals for FMD are crucial steps. All in all, FMD is a viral disease that can have a significant impact on animal production and the economy. Farmers, stakeholders, and the government should work together to ensure that FMD is controlled through strict biosecurity measures and proper animal disease surveillance. With a comprehensive approach, Sarawak can prevent FMD outbreaks and protect its agriculture industry and economy. Finally, regarding issues of prevention and preparedness of any disease outbreak risk, Dvss Sarawak reiterates a commitment to collaborate in efforts to improve veterinary public health and regulatory compliance when it comes to import-export activities, as well as contribute to the works for the preparation of a possible future outbreaks. By breaking silos, as well as by promoting effective collaboration between departments at state and national level, our respective commitments at higher level will be impactful. That is our responsibility to succeed in tackling any animal disease outbreak, as well as in preventing the next one.